Oh, beautiful. Well, g'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. There's Elliot on his motorbike, and down there we have water. Now that is madness, because that culvert is still flowing, and we were actually worried about, well, not worried about, we were starting to get marginally concerned about a lack of moisture around the place. We were still growing grass, but you get nervous about what's to come. Anyway, shearers, some footage, they're here. So those guys are going, that's day 2. I just felt like absolute crap yesterday. We were like so close to burnout, but today is the last day of actual work for probably 4 or 5 days, so I'm going to take it easy, hopefully go fishing in the next few days. Yeah, that is the oh crikey, it's Sunday today, Christmas is Wednesday, so it's the 22nd today. No shearing tomorrow at this stage. There might be 100, 150 to do. It's up to them if they want to come do them or not, but there's another 350 odd, including these ones out here, that they're going to have to come back for. Hey girls, calm down, settle. Don't knock Elliot off his bike. I'll open these gates. Yeah, so they're going to have to come back and do them anyway, and that is about half a day, so I don't see the point, but that's up to them. It might mean they can get a quarter of a day here after Christmas, and 3/4 of a day somewhere else. So we'll just see how that goes. But I think tomorrow I'm going to get a sleep in. These girls are keen. Come over this way, Elliot. Come over here, dude. Or just go over there. Good man. How's your bike going? Good. Real good now, eh? Got the new big front forks. Engine's going good. Yeah, so we're just going to go for a tiki tour around. Check some lambs, make sure there's no sign of fly strike around, Sweet corn there is looking kind of okay. Swedes are looking bloody amazing. Yeah, everything's falling into place, guys. It's been a hard one, but we're getting there. Wee man wants to go through the puddle again. I said not too fast. Let's see how fast he goes. He's got a sort of airbox on that bite now, so you can still suck water in, but not as bad as it used to. He's a menace. Bloody hooligans. Boy, crikey, there's some water around. Now, Sarah's going to be coming down here at pace with her calf feeder on. Elliot's hopefully not in the road. Here she comes, and I've got to shut the gate fast behind them. And we'll see why. Oh no, they're too interested in what Ellie's doing. Silly buggers. Was that fun? Good man. Right guys, so these lambs up here, these are our Romney lambs. You can see they're starting to get dirty bums. I've just been in touch with the crutches. I did them a little bit differently this year, but they're not far away. You can see down here, like, there's clover in there. And it's not bad. I know a lot of people around the world would say this is beautiful quality tucker, but you don't have the cold wet weather we have. And even today, like, this is warm for us, and it's probably 14, 15 degrees now. Yeah, that's okay. That's way better, and that goes way out around there, and then up on top's even better again. I will show you as we go in there. We're just going to go and check all the gates. Yeah, they may as well be on the best quality tucker. The other lambs on the other side are going to go across the road soon because there's some beautiful tucker over there. But yeah, it's just a balance. And then what will happen is this paddock, it's got a wee bit of good stuff in it, but a bit of rough stuff. So probably in 10 days, 2 weeks time, the ewes are going to come in here, maybe not even that long, and then we can go around and all this stuff here that the ewes won't eat. I mean, they'll eat some of that leaf, but if you make them eat that stuff, you're working them pretty hard. They just start losing weight. We'll just mow that and let it right back into the ground. So when we top, it's all that we're doing, maybe not the root system, yeah, but all that stuff there that we're chopping off and letting just right back into the ground. What they want is that and that. And that's what happens when ryegrass goes into its reproductive stage. It goes to seed to sow more seeds. Yeah, and there's not much we can do about that. Some people get away with pushing things really hard and keeping on top of the seed head, sometimes not by choice. Generally speaking, in Southland, not by choice. Cattle, if you have a lot of cattle, they'll wolf it down because they can't help but eat it. They do okay on it. But for sheep, and here, yeah. If you've got a lot of heat units, you know, if you're in a really warm climate and you're not real heavily stocked, it can be an okay way to do it. When the grass shuts down over summer and the ewes just sort of chip away at a bit of that and a bit of grass underneath. But here, when it just goes crazy like it does, yeah, we just top it. So all that white flour you can see, that is exactly what we want. All that dark green stuff, well, the grass is good, the thistle's not so much, but we'll stop here and have a wee look. So you can see a big percentage of what's here is that clover. Now that's clover leaf, white clover, perennial. That will be a massive problem if we didn't want it. Thankfully we do. That's its flour. I still don't know after all these years whether that is actually good for lambs. I presume it is. Or whether it's just a sign of having plenty of that. But that's what you want, high in protein, carbohydrates in it as well. And then there's grass for carbs, but yeah, they just put weight on really well on that. They also shit through the other needle on it. Not quite, but they get daggy on it. A lot of breeds don't. People talk about it being the guts, and it possibly could be a bit, but the gist of it is Romneys are a wool sheep. They grow wool right up to the behind, and when the poo comes out, it rolls down and it sticks to it. So yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, so good quality grass, like I say, up there's even better. But yeah, we're just going to check some gates and then I'll catch up with you over that way somewhere, where, now if you can see, those lambs are running around playing silly buggers. Nah, sorry guys, one more up here. See all that clover in there? It's tall, it's up off the ground, it's easy to eat. They're going to have to poke around that a wee bit, but they can do that. But this is beautiful. There's a few holes in the clover, which I don't know what that is, some kind of bug. But there's plenty there. This can be a bit of a problem though, because this seed head does tend to get in there. Yep, harbour flies. That little fella, he's gone. He went somewhere. There's another one. Now, supposedly they're not the flies that cause fly strike, but we see a massive correlation between seedy paddocks with flies in it and fly strike. So I'm going to say that the officials are wrong there, and that what do you call it? Correlation is not causation, but it's grounds for further investigation. Yeah. Especially with the tudus a bit later on, they get fly strike quite bad if we don't monitor things. And what we normally do, this year's not going to be a problem because as you can see, like, so that's us, topped. That little bit down there is not. This one down here is not. Topped, but locked up for baleage, topped, just topped, Swedes. Young grass, not a problem, young grass. All that side over there is topped, and even some of the stuff over here. The one on the other side of the trees is going to be topped soon. So we're going to have all the farm pretty much topped before we go to Wanaka, I think, which is mid-January. So it's not going to be an issue, but what happens is if we put the tudus not long before they're normally shorn into a rough seedy paddock and they get fly strike, if we top that paddock, 2 days later the fly strike all disappears. Now bearing in mind that the flies have to lay their eggs and then the eggs have to hatch and turn into maggots. I know that sounds horrible, but that's what we deal with and that's why we fight so hard to prevent it. A 2-day lag sounds about right. And then if we top the paddocks before they go in and make them eat it off the ground, which has issues, they don't possibly do quite as well, but they do, the paddock does better for that too, but they don't get fly strike. So not doing quite as well, but not getting fly strike, to me sounds a whole lot better. So yeah, this could be an issue here, but it's one of those things, it's early enough in the season and we're just going to observe. And I'd suggest with feed like this up here, if we let 1,500 lambs have access to this paddock, but you're going to have 11 or 1,200 lambs on this paddock, considering they're still going to have all of that down there. I don't know about those three, we'll have a look, they probably will. They're going to have plenty of area. So yeah, I would suggest they'll all move up here because this is where the best feed is, and they do have a habit of doing that, also on top of a hill. And in 4 or 5 days time I'll be able to hunt them off, and then it'll be a paddock for the ewes. We can top it, be done with it, and yeah, won't be an issue. All going to plan, which as we know never happens. There you go. Speed freak. lamb's becoming quite the stockman actually. I'll say that, he's probably going to make a big mess of us now, but waiting on lambs to go and learning to ride down hills in low gears because he's got very little brakes on that bike at the moment, so I need to fix that desperately, but it's a good opportunity for him to learn to ride down hills in lower gears, which he's quite enjoying playing around with. It's okay, dude. Gonna be quite the wee rider, this one. But he does good. He's done it before. There you go, dude. You okay? Got the essentials sorted. Oh guys, that's the ones we were looking for. Strung out for miles. What we want to see. There's 1,500 and something around the sheep there, 1,536 I think it is. Good girl. So finished where we put them 2 days ago after shearing. And they're heading to just out of sight beyond that hill that way. Heaps of feed up there, it's a bit rough. Plenty of good stuff in it, but it's a bit rough. But, I'll get on top of it, I'll enjoy their Christmas day in there, and yeah, ideal. So anyway guys, I think we will leave it there. I don't know whether this will get to you before Christmas or not, it probably won't because that is tomorrow, but yeah,